Let's go on a sun-soaked weekend in Panama City Beach where the sea gifts us dinner and music plays across the sandbar. So how do you turn a simple boat trip into an unforgettable adventure? Join me as we catch our dinner and catch some tunes off the deck of my c-dory 22. With each crab in the net and every song from the Tunes and Tan Lines concert, we immerse deeper into the spirit of the bay. From the taste of fresh blue crabs to the sounds of guitars over the water, this trip encapsulates the essence of boat life and the joys it can bring. I've been on the water about 24 hours now. Spent last night with my oldest son. You can stand up. It's gonna be deep, but you can stand. Dude, just drop in the water. Come on. Come on. You're probably like 2 inches from the sand, man. I'm gonna come tickle you. Come on. Let go. Let go. Just touch the bottom, man. Come on. I get quite a few comments asking why I don't ever take my family along. Well, there are a few reasons for that, but sometimes I do. I'm just not filming. Instead, I'm enjoying the moment or taking the day off from my job of filming adventures. Other times I am filming, but I don't intend for that content to be in one of my videos, but instead I keep it for my personal archives. But I absolutely love getting my family out there to enjoy things that I share with you folks, like this peaceful morning at anchor. Even though I was the only one up, the sights and sounds of a calm morning invigorate the soul and kickstart that circadian rhythm for a great day and a good night's sleep to come. And then today picked up my wife, my youngest son, and my mom. We went out and enjoyed the water here in Panama City for a few hours. But now, the next few days, I'm gonna be out here filming an adventure. It is Memorial Day weekend, and I consider Panama City Beach kind of my home waters. I've definitely spent the most time here, and it is absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's a great weekend. It's just Memorial Day, so it's a little crowded, but that's kind of why we're here. Tomorrow there's an on-the-water concert we're going to be attending. But I have some new toys to play with, and right up here there's an old, I guess you call it a shipwreck. It's just a boat that went down, and it's just barely under the surface. It's been here a little over a year, and we're going to go check it out, see if there's anything to see around it, maybe spear something. And I've got an underwater toy that might be useful. Right up here under the water, and I'm going to try to find some sand to drop my anchor in. Oh snap, the current's going out. About to be over it. Well, bad news. I just saw a freaking, ow, hold on. A pontoon boat literally just ripped right through here and right over that wrecked boat. Oh, man. And I'm right here by it. Like, I'm like 30 feet from it. 50 feet from it. I don't have a dive flag up yet, but geez, man. What an idiot. And that thing is so close to the surface, I was literally about to just see his motor just hit it, but I guess not. Whatever, I guess he got lucky. Now the question is, do I want to take the chance out there swimming with some idiot like that driving around? What's wrong with these weekends? And then I got freaking sea gnats, jet skis all behind me. Oh man. Oh, I just saw a bunch of fish jump up over there right by it. I think I need to go for it. I'm gonna put the dive flag up. But I'm gonna keep my head on a swivel. Man, there's no wind. You're doing good. You got it. So this guy, he just stopped and he came off foil and said, "Where's the diver?" He didn't want to hit anybody. I told him I hadn't been in yet. So he knows what he's doing. It's all these rental people who don't, or the people who just don't need to, I don't know, idiots. I may not be in too long. This initial dive is really just to see if there's any fish out there. But it's really not the best conditions to be doing this in. Trip dip. A lot of current too. Pretty terrible conditions. The current is freaking ripping, and it takes a lot of effort for me to stay with the wreck. So I'm breathing too hard to really calm down, get a good breath, film, spot fish. Visibility's not great. I'm glad we tried though. We might come back in the morning because the tide's actually going to be coming in. I have good clear water, and it could be a better time to try. Man, that wore me out. I was only in there for less than 5 minutes. I got my timer on the camera going, holy smokes. You know, I don't really have a whole lot of purpose this weekend other than go to the floating concert tomorrow, but yesterday and today we were seeing a lot of blue crabs. So I think, why don't we go catch some blue crabs and cook them for dinner? Perfect idea. Just because I don't really have a purpose doesn't mean it's not going to be a good video. Because I'm just going to do whatever I want to freaking do. So let me finish these chicken livers and ground beef, and we'll head out, okay? I'm gonna do this. Well, there's a lot of current here. There's a counter wind, so the current and wind are going in different directions, so it's not making me pull on my chain much, so it's gonna be pretty easy to pull this anchor in, I believe. I gotta uncleat it first, though. Yeah. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. It's easier when I'm not filming. Oh man. Get on up. Get on up. Get on up. All right, boys and girls, let's get after it. Man, there's a lot of traffic out here. Right there. Oh, that's where you going, Trip. Bunch of idiots out here today. think somebody over there just yelled trip dip in that Parker boat. People are crazy, I'm telling you, they're everywhere. Got a beautiful sand patch up here. I think we'll toss the anchor in. I was in this same area a little earlier with my family. There's another c-dory 22 that pulled up down there. That's a retired firefighter, fire chief from Thomasville, Georgia. Then we got the Parker boat over here. So here's when I come to my home waters. There's a lot of people around here who watch the videos. I appreciate y'all watching. And it's so cool to get to meet y'all. They're like, hey, what's up? Take pictures, all that good stuff. It's fun. Okay, let's go find some crabs while the sun's still up. All right, tools for this are pretty simple. Bag, this net that I hope still works, but I hadn't used in a long time. How does it work? It's only partly corroded and coming apart. It's gonna work though. And I got my water shoes because there's sea urchins out there that we need to avoid, and crabs, of course. One thing, trip dip. Oh, the water is awesome, awesome. Earlier they were up like really shallow. What's that right there? What a crab. There's our first one, but it's got eggs. We're going to put her back. There's her eggs on her bottom side. Don't want that one. Beautiful and blue though, and a good sized one too. Didn't have eggs, it'd be an eater. Not having too much luck wading. There's a lot of wind out here, so the water is ripply, so it's hard to see, and they're fairly camouflaged sometimes. So just get the goggles out, and we'll dive down. And hopefully we can score some. Come on, we're getting some crabs. Spotted one already. that right there is a good sized scallop. I mean, that is a good eater. It's not scallop season, and you're not allowed to collect them here in St. Joseph's Bay. Wait. Yeah, St. Joseph's Bay. Where am I at? What's my home waters called? Yeah, you're not allowed to collect them here. But I have seen him. Man, he looks good. Woo, he looks big in there. Man, I can see that meat. Oh, gosh, I'd love to just crack him open. Oh. Keep it right there, baby. Had to chase him down and earn it, but I got him. You don't have no idea how I'm about to do this. I don't want to take it back to the boat, but let me try. I gotta turn the camera off. It'll just wash away. I know exactly what I'm gonna do with this fool. I've got an empty cooler on the boat because I've got a fridge. I'm just gonna toss him in there. All right, got some water in there. Get him in. Oh, he's loose. Oh. Come here, bro. Yes, sir. Fresh. All right, we got at least one. That's all we need. I mean, to make a video, but we're gonna get more. Drip dip. Oh. Another keeper. Right by the boat too, baby. In the cooler he goes. Yes. It's been a while since I've had some fresh crab like this. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I had some crab legs a few months ago up in Washington, but that we caught. This is different. Another good keeper. I'd say 3 is sufficient. Let's just head back to the boat. Did we see another one? See another one. Got a twofer, baby. Triple crown right here in the boat. Yes. 3. I don't think any of them. One of them may be too small. We had to throw one back. Oh, that went well. It went slow at first, but boy, this last 10, 15 minutes, we caught 3. Okay.
Now that we've gathered a nice little mess of blue crabs, the next step is to carefully prepare them for cooking. I try to do this in the most humane way possible with a quick move with my knife. Then I remove any of the inedible parts and make a school of little minnows very happy as they enjoy the spoils of dinner. The crabs may not look like it, but they actually have a good amount of meat in them that's not only delicious but very healthy at the same time. I'm just going to put them in my skillet and let them boil/steam for a few minutes. It doesn't take very long, and the 2 batches are done. Before enjoying them, I clean the skillet in salt water, making sure to give it a final rinse in some fresh water.
Well, I'm pretty excited about this. It's gonna be amazing. Oh, and there's so much meat in these knuckle pieces. Ooh, look at, oh, first bite is a monster. That's just one bite. Just one. All that was meat. Oh. Had a little bit of slap your mama season to add to it. That definitely helped it out. All right, let's try one of these big old claws here. Last time I was breaking these with my teeth, I chipped a tooth, so let me get some pliers. You know you're a man when you eat your crab claws with channel locks, baby. There you go. There we go. Big chunk. Whew. Fresh, baby. You better believe I'm going to take my time and get every ounce of meat out of these things. So I'll catch up with y'all later. Hope y'all finish before the sun goes down. I got to get some sunset shots. You know, I could have just sat in the boat and listened to music, been on my phone, but instead I hopped in the freaking water and was hunting for what, probably, I mean, well over an hour, probably an hour and a half. It was worth it. I just like being in the water. Sometimes I think to myself, the only reason that I'm affiliated with boats so much is because I love getting in the water. I mean, if it wasn't for getting in the water, I don't know, I mean, I probably still enjoy boats, but like that's why I do this.
As the sun begins to set and the rentals rush back in before their time is up, I sit back and relax with a full belly and dream of the next big adventure. Where will it be? I do have a few trips in the works to places like the Everglades and the Bahamas, which I'm excited to be able to share with you. I'm also preparing to hire an editor so that I can spend more time shooting more adventures. One thing that I often think about is how fortunate I am to be able to do things like this and to be able to share them with a wonderful audience. Most people are dreaming of their own adventures, and I'm here to encourage you to get out there and make them happen. No matter how big or small your dreams of adventure are, they won't happen on their own. To get where I've been and where I'm going has taken more effort than people realize. It may look like Trip gets to go and do all the time. As much as I wish that were true, that's not my reality. That's just all that you see. Oh, whew, sun is bright this morning. Oh, okay, another day. Folks, it's not even 7 a.m. There's already people headed toward the concert site. Mostly like big cruisers and sailboats, but we gotta go there and get a spot. Because I'd like to get a spot like right in front of the stage if I can. I don't know where it's gonna be or anything like that, but we're just gonna go find out. One thing I do love about this boat is it's quick to clean up and, you know, turn from sleeping mode to cruising mode. So just a few minutes and we're ready to rock. Let's get the anchor up. don't have far to go, maybe a mile or two. They eat the same thing again and again. I've not seen a stage out here, so I'm not sure where they're going to be setting the stage up, but there is a barge out here that's like a working barge, and he's going somewhere, so let's follow him. All right, well, I'm in place, and I'm in a pretty good spot. Boom, right here by the stage, whatever you want to call it. I've already met a few people. We've got Philip and his family on the Sport Fish, and Scott and his wife on the, what is that, the Prestige? And it's funny, when I walked up to them, Scott, he was like, is there something going on today? It's like, yeah, man, you just have to be in the perfect spot for a concert. He's like, no way. It's funny. Spending consecutive days on the water and in the sun, I make sure I stay hydrated just as I do in my day-to-day routine. For this, I count on LMNT, who I'm grateful to have sponsoring this video. We can consume all the water we want, but when we're out in the heat or exercising or just uncertain if we're keeping our body properly hydrated, we must consume electrolytes. The easiest, most healthy, and tastiest way to do that for me is LMNT, where I get that extra boost of 1,000 milligrams of high quality sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. It doesn't matter if you're an adventurer or getting in some workouts or just want to make better decisions for your health, you can benefit from LMNT. It's a great start to a healthier you by replacing something unhealthy you're already paying for and drinking. So head over to drinklmnt.com/TriffSmith and you'll get a free sample packet with any order. Decide on your favorite flavor, reorder the next month, and get another sample packet for yourself or to share with someone. Stay healthy, and thank you for supporting those who support the channel. It wasn't very long before the boats started piling in. Panama City is in the panhandle of Florida, which brings out a variety of boaters, most of which might be considered more southern than farther south in Florida. I'm hesitant to call the majority of people here rednecks because, well, people have different interpretations of what a redneck is. To me, a redneck is oftentimes a hardworking, patriotic American who enjoys country music, the outdoors, and good times with anyone. According to that definition, the sandbar was full of them.
But it can buy me a boat. It can buy me a truck to pull it. It can buy me a heavy one, 10 nights down with some silver bullet. I know what they can say, money can't buy.
It's not good. Get down, around, go to town, move, boogie. one shot. Do not miss a chance to blow. Opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You live.
So the concert has ended. People are clearing out because it got pretty crowded. And I come into my boat and I find this on the table. What? Who put that on there? Thanks. Maybe they know that mine is all rusty and I need a new one. It's been a beautiful day. I think it's time to move on. So I've got a bow and a stern anchor out. I'm gonna show y'all how I leave. First thing I gotta do is take a trip dip. Get the bow anchor first. There's things I have to think about, like the boats around me, the wind direction, and how I'm gonna depart. So if I pull up my stern anchor first, I would drift into other boats. So we're gonna pull up the bow anchor. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you've seen this dry bag that I melted holes in and used as an anchor bag. It's worked well, but I knew it could be improved upon. And I finally put my ideas together on my sewing machine at home, and on my next trip, you'll get a look at my purpose-built anchor bag. That is, if you haven't already seen it on my Instagram story. As I slowly motor out of the anchorage, I'm keeping an eye out for anchor lines. There's one here off the swordfish that I trimmed my motor up a bit for just to be sure I clear it. I watched a lot of people today who were not so aware of their surroundings. That's gonna be it for this one, folks. I'm gonna go catch up with our family and spend the rest of the Memorial Day weekend with them. Thank y'all for watching, and I hope y'all look forward to the next big adventure. This was just something for me. But don't worry, there's some more big ones coming. Get out there, God bless, and I love you.